On January 5, 2009, State Senator Dandy Basella, Representative John Harkins, and Representative Larry Miller, in cooperation with the Department of Veterans Affairs, presented over 500 Stratford residents with the Connecticut Veterans Wartime Service Medal. The medals were presented during a special ceremony at Stratford's Bunnell High School.
I'm Dan DiBasella. I'm Stratford State Senator, and I'd like to welcome all of you on behalf of the state of Connecticut to our awards ceremony to honor all of the Stratford residents who served this country in wartime. Ronald Reagan once said that many people go through lives wondering if they've made a difference, but those in the military never have to wonder that for a single second. Because as you all look back on your time of service, you can see the difference that you've made, not just for us here in America, but for the world. As I was thinking about what you've done for our country and our world, I thought about the last 60 years of history and the fact that it was the folks here in this room, folks who live in Stratford, who have been at the crossroads of history. Whether it was defeating the Nazis in World War II, whether it was fighting communism in Korea, Vietnam, or during the Cold War, or whether it's fighting terrorism today around the world. America's military has always been there, not only to defend America, but to make the world a freer place. And as you think about that service and that sacrifice that you've made, you also have to think about the sacrifice that our families have made as well, is our moms and dads and wives and children who sacrifice along with us when you are off fighting for our country and fighting for freedom. And the saying that comes to mind as I look out at the crowd here today is that America cannot be the home of the free without being the home of the brave. Thank you for being those brave people who stepped forward and fought for this country and made sure that all of us in my generation and in generations to come have the freedoms that we've enjoyed in this country for over 200 years. Although today we are here honoring those of us still with us who served in wartime, we all have friends, relatives, loved ones who have passed on, who served this country so bravely. And I'd like to take a moment of silence now for us to remember those who have passed on, who are just as deserving as all of us to get this medal today.